Hi, everybody. This is Tom with Culture Chap. So today I had a fight with the hair products and I all before my video. And I thought, you know what? Instead of not making a video because it's not perfect, the lighting's not perfect, the hair products aren't perfect, I'm going to use that as a theme. So I've been struggling with days on how to present a new idea to you. And I thought about this in relationship to YouTubers and the perfect studio look, the perfect lighting, what they're trying to present. And I usually do things in one take. I don't mind presenting you my mistakes. I don't mind if it's a little rough. Hopefully, it's not too rough and you still take me seriously, but that's theater. So we can show mistakes. Now, I'm going to show you a picture here of what I think is a fantastic set, and I'm going to break down what I think would be good for you. Now, this image is easily achievable. So, what are we looking at here? Now, I recommend this for a Christmas show. What if this was Ebenezer Scrooge and this was all you have? I'm introducing the topic. The topic will be in many videos, but the title I've chosen, because I watched too much British Bake Off, is the set that is the perfect slice. Now, I'm going to go through this in the series and show you a lot of different things. But what if this is your only set for something like Christmas Carol or any other play? This could be a witch play. I have it down here, so you're going to see my eyes dart down here to reference it. But you're looking there. This could be where a witch lives. This could be any sort of character you want. If you expand your mind and think of what this could be and what characters could inhabit it, it's a great set. And it's achievable. So as we're looking at this, what if this background, these columns and this background, were another set that you already had, or that you recycled from another company, and you painted it differently than the original set? Maybe it was nice bright colors, but you've decided to dress it down, to mute the colors, to age it. You see this column over here on the left, on the right, my right, is aged. That's fantastic. Maybe the background part of the set is aged as well, which would be great. And the sofa is fantastic. It's the only piece of furniture. That's nice for your main character. And everybody else brings on the furniture they need. Thin little dining chairs, an ottoman, and that's it. And they take it with them as they leave. Or they stand there uncomfortable while this person is sort of lording over them on this beautiful sofa. They obviously only have one seat on this sofa. The other portion of the sofa is covered with fabric, so no one can sit there. That gives your character deep meaning, if that's the kind of character you have. But what is the rest of this? This is inexpensive fabric. This is muslin, this is sheets. Actually, it looks very thin. It looks like muslin. It's a very thin fabric. And that is a chandelier that has many extra arms in it. In fact, it's not exactly symmetrical, which is wonderful, but it works. So if you had a broken chandelier, as so many theaters do, if you get it to come back to life electrically, and then you have rough welding or wiring or something, this is all covered up because it's the center of the stage and it's covered with all these what looks like plastic beads, ribbon, lace ribbon, shreds of fabric, and all kinds of knots in the center to tie up the mistakes you've made to make it work again. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. So this thing you were going to throw out because it was too damaged and didn't look good, and there was no way to make it look perfect again, you can use. It's a great centerpiece. And there's extra arms coming out of the top, which I think is fantastic. Obviously, these pieces mostly are floating, and that's great, and that's the majority of the image that you're looking at. I'm not going to do a close-up of this because I want you to evoke the feeling of this image for your set and realize, again, how dramatic, fantasy-like, how beautiful it is, how mess can be beautiful, and how it evokes this feeling that will permeate the audience before the characters even set foot on it. The bottom fabric obviously has some filler in it, some foam noodles, or something to give it some extra oomph. It can't just lay there flat, which is probably what it would want to do. It's carefully arranged in sort of a richness, this is carefully tossed there manner. But we know, because we're theater people, that this has been carefully arranged and filled with something inside to give it that body. Look at all these knots and twists. That also helps the idea of your character, okay? Just think of this as the perfect slice. This is all there is on your set. Now, you may have a few meters to fill or 20 feet or whatever, but what if this takes up half the space and the rest is just open? All of it is open. Maybe you have black curtains on the background or just an open set seeing the background of your theater. Sometimes that's not so fun. And if it's too distracting, it'll take away from this fantastic view of what you have here. Maybe it's just black curtains behind there to cover up the rest of your backstage area. And every other character comes on and plays in front of this sofa, never sits on the sofa because it's for the main character. Do you see where I'm going with this? This is very interesting. And it's a different way of playing a show than you might think of because it's creative, because it's interesting, because it supports your character that is the lead of this play. They don't have to be crazy. They don't have to be anything bad or evil. They could just be artsy. They could just be a slob. What would that be like? They could be a version of this character, the way they live, that you never thought possible when you first read the script. But this fits. Because I'm going for super creative, super artistic, something inexpensive, and something that you can achieve. As long as you have people that can drape this well and understand your meaning, you can do something like this for very little money. Recycling old sets, recycling the furniture that you have already, concentrating on costume and character and acting, this can be very powerful. So this is what my concept is called now, the perfect slice. And I'm going to have more videos talking about this style of just one section that's extremely well done, and the rest of the set is open. And whenever you need something else, you bring it on. So that we're not chasing location after location after location, trying to make each location perfect and doing these massive transitions, which maybe these days, with the way theater's going, you can't quite afford because your money is better spent elsewhere on your actors, on your administration, but you can do sets like this that are fascinating to look at and the audience will love it. Look at this a few times. Do you think it's messy? Great. A lot of people think this is very fantasy and luxurious, not luxury the way you're thinking of, a five-star hotel or wearing Chanel or Prada. This is still luxurious because of the shape and the feel of it. Fabric draping is luxurious. We like that. We like it on costumes. We like it on clothing. We like it on old Greek statues. The ripples of the fabric, chandeliers, these little fake beads in the chandelier, these columns in the background. This sofa is certainly a wonderful shape. What if you're just going for texture and shape and this color? Now this picture is sort of downgraded, I would say. You should have a little more color than this, but it's in the same family because you can't just say everything has to be pure white. That will not work. This is many colors of off-white and wood and gray and pale and this and that and pale woods. So have a good look at it. Think of what you can do, what you have in stock, or what you can borrow, and what you can recycle from old sets, and start planning. It could be a great play that everyone remembers, and that you're thought of as the creative company who did so much with so little money. Okay? People like that. They'll come to see those kind of plays or musicals or whatever you want to do with this piece. All right? I'm going to talk again about the perfect slice quite a bit. You may get sick of me, but I think it's a good idea. And the point is, it's very affordable, very artistic, small section of your of your deck, of your stage deck. All right. Please like and subscribe and come back for more. Thanks.